Okay, hi. Now you might be wondering, Mariana, what a fucking weird angle you're filming from. You're placed on my laptop, just like hanging on there, because I realized that I just want to talk to you. Like I want to talk to you like person to person, human to human. I want to give you this message. And it just like I was thinking, what do I put on YouTube? I was trying to script something fancy, and I do love doing my research on certain videos and putting down bullet points and going after sources and topics that I really like to debate. But this isn't one of those videos because if you're on my page, or if you're not, hi, I'm Mariana, and I'm here to help you accomplish your dreams and help you accomplish your goals, find your purpose, and make the money to achieve that purpose. So if you're on my page, you somehow relate to that, or at least I hope so. And I've talked to a lot of people over the past couple of weeks. And one thing I noticed is that a lot of you guys have really big dreams. But one, you're afraid to admit it to yourself. And two, you're not willing to accept the truth of what you need to do to get there. So I'm saying this because I just finished a phase where I went through the exact same thing. And it's on and off. Like it's like ever since I started with business and habits and all this whole self-development and entrepreneurial journey when I was 14. It's been on and off and I've realized it, and I've been going back and forth on this. But I want to help you kind of break down thoughts that took me months to learn and unlearn and all of that kind of stuff, right? And so first, you have a purpose on this earth. I truly 100% believe that everybody has something they were made to do. And it doesn't have to be grand. Like a lot of people think I have to be the next Google, I have to be the next Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk or change the world in some way. But you guys don't realize that every little contribution is meaningful as long as you give it your 110%. Like it's not it doesn't mean anything if you create the next Google, but it really wasn't what you wanted to do and what you felt you could have helped people with, right? So if your main thing is I want to help people by opening my own bakery, I feel like if you put your soul, heart, and drive into that, that will give this world more impact than you trying to create the next Google, right? So my point here is whatever your purpose is, if you already know it, go after it. Okay? Like just pursue it. You are so young. And I heard this from Joe Rogan and famous podcaster. And he said every young person thinks that they're a loser. And honestly, I feel like the loser most days. So when you find that spark, hold on to it and work on yourself and work on the things that you need to do to get there. If you don't know your purpose yet, that's okay. You don't need to have it all figured out. Okay? Frankly, I feel like I already know what I'm called to do on this earth, but I don't have it all figured out. Some people don't even know what they want to do. And it changes, right? Like one day I wanted to be a cosmetologist, and then I wanted to be a fucking race car driver. So it changes, and that's okay. But if you don't know what you want to do with your life, just work on yourself. You are the greatest project you're ever going to work on. And so if you work on making sure that you have the right habits, the right mindset, the right tools, the right resources, the right people around you, to then when you do find that goal or that purpose or that thing to go after, you're going to be unstoppable, right? I feel like self development, I posted about this on my Instagram today. I feel like self development is a never ending journey. And I heard this from a millionaire I interviewed, and you can go back, like way back on my channel, like 7 months ago. Chris Cavallini, he got arrested like 13 times or 20 times before he turned 18. He said self development is a never ending journey. You have to keep going. And I 100% believe that. So if you haven't found your goal, just work on yourself. See where that takes you. And along the journey, you're gonna start putting the pieces together. But don't beat yourself up if you don't have it all figured out yet, because I know that even me at whatever way you see me, when I log into Instagram or TikTok and I start scrolling, because I do that sometimes too to find ideas or just because I'm in a bad place, in a slump, I see like 13-year-old millionaires, or today I like the first thing I saw was a 13-year-old girl who posted her story and went viral in the first like 10 posts. You know how many posts and reels I have on my Instagram? Almost 2,000. So yeah, I felt pretty shit. So what I'm saying is don't beat yourself up if you don't have it all figured out. That is okay. And the second thing I wanted to talk to you about is you have to come to terms with the work that you are avoiding. And Chris William, I think that is his name, also another famous podcaster, said this. The magic you're looking for is in the work that you are avoiding. And just because you're turning your head left and right, because you don't want to do the hard work and you don't want to develop the good habits and you think you're okay where you're at being average, fuck being average, doesn't mean that the hard work is going to go away. Just because you ignore it doesn't mean it's going to go away. So listen to me. Listen to me. You can deny it all you want, but every single day it's the same thing. It's still there. Okay? And I know it's hard. I know it's exhausting. And I know it's terrifying because nobody teaches you this. Nobody teaches you the beauty of immersing yourself into doing something hard and then seeing how resilient you become off of that. Nobody shows you that, especially not in school. Which is one of the things I'm like the most against the education system because they don't give you this shit and it's so essential. It's everything you need in life. But if you start putting yourself through the hard work, whenever life hits you, and you know it will because it probably already has, you're going to get back up. You're going to be like, this was a piece of cake because I have been training for this. I have developed the habits. I have overcome this much. I have made this much money. This is my goals. And I dream so big that anything that life throws at me, I can do. I can deal with. Like, I can overcome that because you are placing yourself, how do I say this, you're playing small right now. And you need to start playing with the major leagues. And the way you're going to get there is by starting to act like it. So wake up early, do the work that you have to do, dream big, go after the opportunity, talk to that stranger that you need to talk to get the opportunity, get that job, put yourself out there, show your face on social media, whatever it is that you have to do it. Because it's not going to go away just because you're turning the other way. So that's it. I know, weird YouTube video, but I just felt like we needed to talk. And yeah, if you don't follow me on my IG, I post on there daily. TikTok is doing really good, and I post most of my like personal advice on there, which I don't really do on Instagram. And yeah, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. If you like this, obviously, if we kind of like hit it off right, and if you think this kind of resonates with you, and yeah, have a great rest of your day.